Hey, what's up, family? This is King Simon from King Simon Productions and King Simon Productions and King Simon Prod, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. I'd like to thank everybody that has been subscribing, logging on, logging in, showing respect, and those that show disrespect in any capacity. Regardless of what you say or how you said it, I respect you 100%. Big up Miami crew. How you doing, Miami? I'll be coming out there soon. First and foremost, again, we this year is really a year of new beginnings. This is the number 1 year. And a lot of people don't understand that number 1 year. When you add all the numbers up in numerology, that number 1 year represents new beginning, trailblazing, some of the old things going out and some of the new things coming in. This is a universal year of the 2017 according to what we are resonating with in this culture. Now it might be 4017 in China, and they have their mathematics and their numerical value over there. But you out there that are resonating with the 2017 energy, whether you're in a number 1 year or not, this is a good year for new beginnings, family. This is a good year to do what you have to do, to set up your own business, to make new strides in life, do new things, and and lead the trail. You know, we just had a Unity Fest the other day. How y'all doing, tag team? Byron, big up to you. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's very important that we understand why numbers don't lie. And to me, numbers has helped me throughout my life. Definitely has helped Lloyd Strayhorn, one of my teachers, throughout his life, and many others as a guide. And I've broken this down before about 2017, just like I did 2016, and many numerologists would share the same thing I say. But I like to break down each number individually when it comes to the year. Like when you have that 2 and 0, that deals with extreme emotional. It's a feminine energy, extreme feminism, extreme femininity coming out of men sometimes, out of women. Trying to reverse the roles. There's an extremity in relationships, in couples, and divorce rates, sometimes marriage, but there's more divorce happening in the years of the 2000 that it has been in the 1900s and the 1800s. There's more marriages in the 19 and the 1800s compared to now in the 2000. There's more divorces, and that is strategic. Hotep, Queen. That is strategic, but it's also mathematics to me. It's also numerological to me. That's why numbers don't lie, And a lot of us would like to say numbers don't lie, but true. If numbers don't lie, as far as according to the connection to the universe and what has to be done and what astrophysicists are saying or what physicists are saying, then numbers are also connected to the human life also. Not just because your birth certificate is numbered, not because your death certificate is numbered, not because your marriage certificate is numbered, but it's because you entered through your mother's womb or your mother's vortex at a specific day, a specific time, a specific month that happens to be numbered. And I always say, and I quote people like Les Brown and great people that says, the 2 most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why you're born. And numerologically, there is a reason why you're born. Even the conception day is very important because that was a contract that was signed between your mother's sperm and your father's sperm and your mother's ovum that decided to say you exist in this realm. And then when you pass through the vaginal womb, whether in 8, 7 months or 9 months, that's when you came out. And that's where we identify the Earth Day, and that's where we resonate with the Earth Day. Now, if you research the conception day, if you find out what your conception day, that has a significance, because that is when things are conceiving. And that's when those are probably numbers that you can use also if you actually know the actual conception date of when you got conceived. Because like I said, that's a contract that was signed. There was a contract that was signed at that particular time of conception when you refracted from the universe here into your mother's womb due to the union of man and woman coming together. Now, I got on a straight black pride shirt for a reason. I'm wearing that for a reason. Because in that organization, it promotes straight attitude, straight mindset, straight people coming together as man and woman to produce the child. Now they're trying to usurp this through test tubes and all that kind of stuff. This is what's being created in this day and time. They tried to present this back in the 60s and 70s through movies like Demon Seed and Rosemary's Baby and all these type of different movies of the insemination of sperm into a woman and coming out through test tubes and all that kind of stuff. And they've been promoting this for years. But one thing about the society, they take time. They take their time. They're very patient. Europeans and the people that rule this society are very patient. It's just like the King Alfred plan. At one time, the King Alfred plan was this, and now in this day and time, it is now what we call Rex 84. So they change the names of their plans, but still implement their plans. And all of the world powers understand astrology, understand numerology, understands tarot, understands Ifa, Juju. They understand all of the world powers because they want to maintain power. So they have to study all of the potential powerful sciences or potential modalities that can keep them in power. They study this stuff. So what I do in numerology is try to help guide as many people as I can. And I strive to do that on a daily basis, you know. And what I see that's coming, you know, of course we got the solar eclipse coming, and that's a good sign. I'm going to be in my meditation and do what I got to do. But this is also in the year of the new beginning, also in a Mercury retrograde. We just have to pay attention to our inner self and get into understanding the inner magic that we have. We have every one of you out there that are tuning in. We all have this inner magic, this inner magi that we all know. We all have this intuition. We used to call it women's intuition and all that. Yes, it's a balance of the male and female intuition of women, and women have a certain amount of knack with the female intuition, but it also exists in men. And if men would become more intuitive and be empathetic about what's going on in society, a lot of things can be changed. Men have ruled the world, and all we've had is but wars, because they refuse to allow the balance to come in, especially European men. European men has destroyed the earth. European men has destroyed the earth, and many of you would agree with that. The waters are being messed up. The air is being messed up. They're shipping garbage out into the universe. They're sending garbage out into the universe. If they're not burying it under the land, they're destroying the land. Yes, they're destroying the land. They're destroying the water underwater. They under land, under the ground. They're destroying that. They're burying. They're sending out all types of stuff in the ocean, destroying the ocean, because they're not natural here. Something is wrong. Something is recessive about them. And look, we have a lot to work to do. And, you know, Dr. Africa made my brother always stay in strength. That brother is a real brother. Dr. Africa said, man, it might take another 500 to 1,000 years for us to get out of this situation as original melanated people. It might take us another 500 to 1,000 years for us to get out of this. That's what Dr. Africa said. Through all his research, all his study to the health and everything else, this is what Dr. Africa is saying. Look, it took us this amount of time to get to where we at. to be to be to be where we at now. 400 years of slavery or whatever amount of slavery, it might take us another 500 years, but how will we get there? We have to continue to get back to our natural self, have to start teaching our children these different modalities, from the studies of numerology to the study of astrological connection with the universe, understanding the macro universe and the micro universe with us. We might have to go back to the wilderness again and understand how to connect with nature, how to meditate the real, and go right into it. We might need to do that because we are the superheroes. They need our energy. They need our energy. We are the melanated gods that they worshiped and praised. But they couldn't wait to take us over and find out what makes us tick, what made us who we were, what made us build the pyramids, what made us map out the things like the Dogons used to do, map out the universe and be able to tell what was going on in the universe prior to having all these telescopes and all this stuff. This is what we need to understand. That you can look at your hand and actually read what's going on in your hand. This is ours. Massage is ours. Health is ours. All this is ours. We have been disconnected for true. That's right. We have been disconnected because they made everything abstract. They have subtracted all of our natural essence that's within us and put it into a computer, put it into technology, put it into a telephone. We don't even communicate telepathically like we used to back in the day. We are the gods and the goddesses of the earth. So I use numerology because it's infinite. Numbers are infinite. And it is our ancestral given right to understand and to guide ourselves in some type of order, in some form. Big up to Mel P. What's up? Sanko. Yeah, big up to y'all. Thank y'all all for tuning in. But this is some serious stuff. You know, let me tell you something. We are working on some great things. You know, I'm staying in my lane as far as teaching the numbers or doing my promotions and productions, and I advise everyone out there to stay in their lane. You know, I was training today and I went out for a workout, and I'm working out. I talked to the ancestors to get certain things, and you know, a lot of people know that I'm interviewing Polite tonight. I'm going to be interviewing Polite live on Facebook Live. I might even go to YouTube Live, see if I can do both of them. But I'll be interviewing Brother Polite today, and I got some real key questions to ask him. And it's not all the drama stuff. It's really not about the drama. I don't like the drama. Just like I did not enjoy what happened this Sunday at the reunion set, the HOK House of Consciousness. I did not enjoy that. I did not like that. I enjoyed the first part of it, but I didn't like what happened, of course, with Tommy and all that kind of stuff and brothers. But I'm not going to get into that. But tonight I'm going to be asking some real pointed questions, Polite, with Brother Polite tonight. As a matter of fact, I'll be asking him about mental illness in our community. I'll be asking him about relationship, growth beyond our conditions, laying a foundation. I'll be asking him how promoting your brand, how to promote yourself and take yourself to the next level. The importance of family and family business. The importance of spirituality in our family business and spiritual commerce. I'm also going to ask him about building wealth and how you build wealth. I'm also ask him about goals and accomplishments and accountabilities. Also, I'm going to ask him what are the solutions, because there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not going to ask him about no white woman. I'm not going to ask him about who money he stole or what money people allegedly say he stole. I'm not going to ask Polite all of that. They've done enough of that on YouTube. People have taken that brother's name and have called him all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I know the brother on a more closer level, and I am going to be still straight with him, straight focused with him, but I'm going to deal with solutions and how we can raise the mental bar. His life is his life. You can't take that away from him. Your life is your life. You can't take that away from you. My life is my life. I could have gone to California and reaped the benefits of Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. But I've been down that road in New York. I was on the West Coast. I was on the East Coast doing the foolishness. I did all the parties that Polite is doing now. I've done all of that. I've done swing parties. If people don't know what a swing party is, I've done swing parties. So women that came to my party, they paid to come in my party back in my day to take off their clothes and have sex. See, that's what I did in my past. So you can't tell me about regular parties with girls shaking their ass and just popping their and twerking in front of you. Nah. Women paid to my parties to swap couples, male and female, used to swap couples to go deal with another female or male. That's how they swap couples at my parties back in my day. And it's all common knowledge because that was the life I was living. I was born in a nightclub. And my autobiography, When the Late Bell Ring, that's going to come out in another year or two. I'm going to talk about all that. I'm going to talk about the problems of it, the scandalous life of a promoter, and the constructive life of a promoter. Because in promotions there's scandal and there is constructive. There is a balance. So I've been down that road. So nobody can't allure me. Nobody can't lure me into party scenes. Matter of fact, I went and visited my friend at the club the other night, and I couldn't even stay an hour. I had to leave because I'm just not into the club life no more. I'll give out flyers to get some of these club guys to come out and these club sisters to come out because some of the club people, club heads, are coming out to the community. Some of them, when they see me on stage or see me on the street, the brothers and sisters in the club are saying, I see what you're doing, King Simon. I see what you're doing. And they're not ready yet, but I totally understand, especially when it deals with health and all that. People was calling me about reggae artist Frankie Paul when he was sick. You know, people like Screechy Don reach out to me. People like Shaggy's team reach out to me. They reach out to me about certain things because I grew up with these people. But people don't know the life that I came out of. You know, I wasn't a gangster and I'm still not a gangster, but I provided entertainment for all the gangsters that came to the club life at SOBs, whether you came to Irving Plaza, whether you came to Madison Square Garden. I worked with Jammins, I've worked with Legendary Promotion, I've worked on Randall's Island stage, I've worked on Beacon Theater stage, I've worked on Radio City stage, and there were some gangsters that came out that supported me of whatever I did. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I respect that. And they still around me in some capacity. I remember one gangster at SOBs, and when I say a real blood clot gangster, when I say a real Jamaican bad boy, him say, yo, Mr. Simon, you're not have to worry about no argument. That's what him used to say to me. And I see them popping up and I see them around. I said, boy, you don't have to worry, just call me in a brethren. Just call me. You know, I mean, I got too many people that tell me that, yo, just call them. And I keep them in the cut. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know them. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know them. Even, the late, great Sluggy Ranks defended me one time when I was about to get into an argument in front of SOBs. It's a Simon, brethren, you not have to do them type of thing. Make me do that. That's what Sluggy said to me. He said, nah, man, you're a good youth. That's what Sluggy Rankin said to me. Y'all remember Sluggy? Sluggy's the same one that got into the little shootout back at Superpower back in the day, and somebody end up dying off of it. But you know, Sluggy, late great Sluggy Ranks, man. These people know me. Super Cat know me. People know me. These are people that know me from back in the days when I was a reggae singer on number 5 on the reggae charts. When I used to be in Biltmore Ballroom doing the craziness. When I used to walk around with a German Luger and all that kind of craziness. I used to do that. They used to call me Smiley because I used to smile and then whoop your ass with my gun. Or whoop your... No, I wouldn't pull out the gun. Let me pardon that my other friend would do that. I would just smack you. I didn't like the gunplay, to tell you the truth. But my friends that was around me, they carried it, and I didn't even know sometimes when they carried it. I was just rolling and did what I had to do. And sometimes it was against my own people, and sometimes it was against a few European people. But they deserved it, some of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's so real in the field that we have to be very clear in communications in this day and time. During this Mercury retrograde, make sure you dot every I and cross every T on whomever you're talking to and whomever you speak with. Every one of you. We got Mercury is going retrograde all the way until like September the 5th. Make sure you are clear in your communication. Make sure you are clear in your communication with whomever you talk to. And I'm advising this to whomever is watching this. Stay focused, family. And let's build our internal armor. And then have our external armor strong. There's a Bobby Hemmett said about us being superheroes and superheroes that what thoughts are things, and whatever you think you are, that's what you will become. I'll be running and I'll be running, exercising and training and doing all kind of different arm drills and hand drills with all kinds of knives and stuff. And I'll be practicing on trees and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be feeling that I can do whatever I want. And I'm just being reminded of all the ancestors that taught me, whether they taught me in the dojo, whether they taught me in the boxing ring, whether they taught me in Canada when I was taking Shotokan and all, whether they taught me on the video. I watch all of this stuff and intake it. And then it's like osmosis. It's like it just comes out when it's time to get busy and do what we got to do. But I pray and I meditate to make sure I don't ever have to lay hands on nobody. I don't want to do that. I rather talk it out than fight it out, because I know my creed is where I go from. That's where I live for. My creed, and we have a dojo creed. You know, that the end of it is survival, finish, and to the death. That's it. That's our dojo creed. You know, so as much as I like to smile and have fun, I always like to protect the women I'm around, my family, and my true friends and associates. So on that note, my brothers and sisters, like I said earlier, this is dubbed one of those things where you have to. This is a healing time for myself, but it's a healing time for a lot of people. And if you're not willing to heal, then you're a problem to yourself. If you're not willing to heal, then you're a problem. If you're in a relationship, brothers and sisters, this is 2017, according to the Gregorian calendar. And 2 + 0 + 1 + 7 is a 10, and 10 equals 1. That 10 represents the wheel of fortune, but your mind has to be right and exact and in order. Don't second guess yourself. Don't be indecisive in this day and time, brothers and sisters. This is not the time to be indecisive and second guess yourself and don't know what you're going to do. Know what you're going to do. Plan what you're going to do and make it happen. Not just on a physical level, but on a spiritual level. On multiple levels, we have to do this. Thank you, sister, for tuning in, and all you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Can't shout out everybody, but I really, yo, your life path is a 1. You remember, if your life path is a 1, if you're in a 2 personal year, 2 deals with relationship, 2 deals with also health and taking care of your health. Life path 1, that's that 1, leadership. That means you're supposed to be running business throughout your whole life. You're supposed to at least set up your own business. Have a vision to make sure your business extends for a long period of time. Lead a trail. If your life path is a number 4, that means you're supposed to deal with technology. You're supposed to deal with structure and organization and build from the ground up and never give up. Don't talk your way out of it, because 4s have a tendency to talk their way out of things. So stay focused, family. Stay real focused. It's not what you feel, it's what you know. It's all a part of you, sir. It's all a part of you to have that life path number 1. Number 4, stay focused, stay structured, stay organized. Be careful of weird and unusual secret enemies, because there's a lot of secret haters around you as a number 4. You got to be careful when you have them secret haters. So learn to read your intuition, your gut feeling. Every one of us out there has a gut feeling. And when your gut feeling says, don't go that way, don't go that way. If that gut feeling said, don't deal with that man, don't deal with that man. That gut feeling said, don't deal with that woman, don't deal with that woman. That gut feeling said, don't go there, don't go there. I'm saying, yo, it's real in the internal field. And it's real on the external field. You want to do a consultation tomorrow? That will be impossible, but you can call me and we can do a consultation via phone, because I'm traveling tomorrow. I got some meetings and I have to run out. So you can do a consultation that way. My number, text me your full name and your date of birth. 347-496-1022. Happy belated birthday, by the way. 347-496-1022. You text me. Right now you're in a number 2 year. Actually, you're in a number 2 year. That person born on August 11th, you're in a number 2 year right now. So just text me 347-496-1022 and we'll set up the appointment. Okay, anybody that wants to get a consultation with me, is only $2 per minute, but you have to do a minimum of 35 minutes. Let me tell you, people, 10 minutes ain't gonna work. It's a disservice if I do 5 or 10 minutes, because there's so much in a name, there's so much in a birthday, so much that I can read, so much. It is so much that I can get out of your name and your birthday, man. I can actually go for an hour to 2 hours on one name alone. If I just go from letter to letter to letter to letter and go for birthday from all the core numbers in your birthday. That's how much I study every day about numerology, and then everything is intuitive for me. Everything, I look beyond the numbers, I look around the numbers, I look through the numbers, and I hear the numbers talk to me, because the numbers have tone. It has spirit, it has energy, it has all of that around the numbers. That's why I can agree that everything is mathematically equated in the universe, all the way from the macrocosmic universe to the microcosmic universe. Pay attention. So if you start seeing angel numbers, double twos or triple fours, or all that has a meaning. My number, if you want to get a full consultation with me for 35 minutes, please text me at 347-496-1022 after this broadcast. Text me after this broadcast at 347-496-1022. Even my calendar is different. I'll show you my calendar. Look at the calendar. You see I got on it? That's it's my number 12. It's my month now is my number 3 month. And each day is added to that number 3. And so today, the 3 plus the 16, which is a 7, that's enough. This is my number 1 personal day. So it can go to the very hour if you want to break down numbers. That's how numbers work. It can go to the very hour, but I deal right straight to the day. Sometimes then you want that extensive reading, that's when it get up there. But you can break it down to the actual day. So I'm in my number 1 personal day, which is also a communication number. Also, I'll be talking to a number 1 tonight, Brother Polite, who's born on August the 10th. So yes, that is my number, 347-496-1022. So anybody wants to call me person, that 333, those 111, and all those angel numbers are very powerful numbers. It tells me a lot when I look at those numbers. But it's better to get a consultation. Google it yourself. But if you can Google all this stuff yourself. But my personal consultation is totally different than you just getting the general stuff that they put up there. The general stuff that they put up there is good, but it's just general and basics. But when it comes to me and you talking and getting into conversation, you're allowed to ask questions within that 35 minutes or an hour that you do the session. You get the lot. If you do an hour with me, it's $120. It is recorded and then it's sent to you. We send it to you via email so you can listen to it over and over and over again. That's what we do. So look, in this number 1 year family, think new beginnings. Think about leading the trail in your family, because it's not coinky-dink that you're watching me or you're listening or you're into the conscious movement or you're studying this. It's not a coincidence that you may be the only one in your family. I was called the black sheep of my family for a long time until they started understanding and seeing me produce and manifest. I'm the first in my family, especially on my mother's side and my father's side, to produce my own book. I'm the first one to do this. I'm the first one to, I'm up to 3-4 books now. But it's been in me because I knew my aunt was a writer. They used to write plays and all that kind of stuff, but they never came out with a book. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first. When my father was running the nightclub, he used to play all the artists. But when I came out the womb, I started booking the artists that he used to play. So I had to take it to the next level. Our children are supposed to take it to the next level. That's why we as parents have to guide them right, to be the very best they can be, to strive to be the very best, and let them understand. Don't lock them down. Everybody's not going to be a doctor. Every child that you have ain't going to be a lawyer. Every child ain't going to be a basketball player. Every child ain't going to be this, ain't going to be that. But we're going to need the different things, the different modalities behind that. We're going to need the spiritual leaders. We're going to need the spiritual teachers. We're going to need all the different things. My book, if you want my book is called Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. Very good title. Lloyd Strayhorn loves that title. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. That is my book. Let me show it to you. Let me see if I got it here on my, I got it here. Yeah, because I've been selling. I sold it out at the, I was selling it over there at the event. This is my book. This is the book. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Everybody laughs at that title, but it's real. It's so funny. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. And this is my children's book. This is my children's book. Numbers are simple, children's health is important. I mean, I give you full color. And then in the back, I give you references of who you should study or what you should study. I give you recommended reading in the back. I got on here, I got Lloyd Strayhorn, I got Michael Brill, I got Harash Jahari, I got Helen Hitchcock, I have Shiro, I have Dr. Africa here, Queen of Four, I have Supernova's book to read, Brother Polite's book on diabetes. I have Dr. Ali Muhammad's book on nutrition, Abundance Child, Meatless Makeover. Got Elijah Muhammad's book on here, Rashan Abdul Hakim's book, Back to Eden. I make sure I put references in back of all my books so you can find, if you want to go deeper in studies, because I give you the basics in both books, but if you want to go deeper in study as far as your health, this is what we do. Tonight we will be on with Brother Polite tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Now, I'll probably be doing it on Facebook Live. I'll see if I can angle, because I got two computers. I'll see if I can angle and do it live on YouTube. But if not, hit me up on Facebook, and I'll see if I can get you on Facebook so you can watch it on Facebook, and you could pay attention to it on Facebook. Also, you can go to my pages like King Simon Productions, or you can go to King Simon Family and Friends, and those things on Facebook, and join that and lock that in. But if you don't get to see it tonight, I will post it on my YouTube. I will post it. Please share, and share this video with other people. And the important, I keep it simple. People know I keep it simple. I don't try to give you no big ass words and all that kind of stuff. Look, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's all I do with numerology. I keep it simple, stupid, but it is very important and very imperative, and it goes right to your soul when you keep it simple, stupid. You know, I can articulate a lot. Keep it plain, make it plain, like we used to say. I'm saying, make it plain, but keep it simple, soldier. Keep it simple, sister. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. I'm staying in my lane. I do what I have to do. I stay in my lane. I stay focused. I just ask people, don't bother me. Just stay focused on you and do your work and do what you have to do. And also my next book is coming out. I'm revising my, where's that book at? I can't find it right now, but it's called No Promotion is Bad Promotion. No promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. I'm revising that book because I got an extra chapter I had to add to the book, so it has a whole new book that's coming out soon. Want to remind everybody that September 3rd, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, you have any friends and family in Atlanta, Georgia, I will be speaking at Cool Breeze in Atlanta, Georgia, Stone Mountain. That's 961 Main Street. Place called Cool Breeze Smoothie and Juice Bar. I'll be speaking there with an investor named Shia Allah Brown. I will be speaking with him. That's my son. We'll be speaking together. He is actually he teaches on wealth management and investing and how to invest, whether it be in Bitcoins or all that. We will be there. We will be there live and direct September 3rd. It's $10 in advance, and I think it's more, and it's $20 at the door. But come on out. I'd like to give you some guidance on the numerology and show you how it goes with each number and all the letters and all that. We're going to get down and have some fun, and we're going to talk to the people. And then those that live in North Carolina, or you're close around Charlotte, not too far from Charlotte, I'll be speaking at the All Eyes in Egypt on September 9th. That's Saturday, September 9th. So in Georgia, I'll be there September the 3rd. That's a Sunday. And then in North Carolina, the next week after, I'll be over there on the 9th. That's a Saturday. All Eyes on Egypt. And that's located at, I think, 1117 or 1117B-B Beatty Ford Road, and that's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's Charlotte, North Carolina. I will be there. You know what I'm saying? So please, 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 please pay attention. Come on out. I think it's only $10 and $15, I think. You know, he said, why do fours have secret haters? Well, what happened, fours is a weird number that draws the energy of secret haters, especially in their family, especially at their job and all that. And because they have such a weird, meticulous way about themselves, sometimes they talk their way out of things a lot. Sometimes you tell a four to go this way, they go somewhere else. They go a totally opposite direction of what you told them. Your ex was a four? I guess that's why she's an ex, sir. I'm just saying. Because sometimes fours don't want to listen. They hard-headed. But I know you probably say word. But it's true. You know what I'm saying? I need some insight on threes. Look, do a consultation with me, Mr. Taylor. Believe me, I'll give you all the insight on threes. You can Google up three right now. Google up numerology on three. I'll get an app. Download the app. If you want some simple, plain Jane stuff, Google up, get an app on numerology, and you can get all the simple stuff. But if you want a serious consultation with me, with some guidance and some reconciliation, or finding out what you need to reconcile with within your family and all that, boom. Make sure you text me your full name and date of birth at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. That is my number. If you want to, and like I said, I'll be in Atlanta on the 3rd of September. I'll be in North Carolina on the 9th. Back in New York, we're doing the tribute to Baba Heru, Studio Portal. Yes, I do PayPal. I do Western Union. I'm setting up a new bank account with one of the black banks right now, so I don't do any banks right now. But I'm setting up a new with United, One United. I'm setting up a bank account. Yeah, support our bank, black banks. I don't care. You know, get to those. There's a lot of black banks out there. Support the black banks. And I'm about to put like $100 on it and then build on that. My son is doing some investments for me. So, you know, I already invested in cannabis, already invested in Bitcoins. Alright, so if you want to learn more about that, my son will be teaching on that on September 3rd in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where four of my boys live out there. So please support them black banks. Black banks is One United is a good black bank, but there's a whole list of them. There's a whole list of them. If you want to get any of my books, you could go on Amazon or Kindle. Kindle is cheaper. It's like $9.99 for this book on Kindle, but it's $15.99 on Amazon. And I believe this one is also $15 or $20 on this one, because this is a full color children's book. But the help part of it, it counts down all the days all the way to number 31. The help part of it is good for you as adults and children. It's not just for children, but it's good for you. It's what you need to look out for and prepare for, or what you need to reverse. And then I guide you to people that can help you reverse it, whether it be KT the Arch Degree, whether it be Dr. Africa, whether it be Dr. Sebi's family, whomever you need to be guided. The Queen of Four, I guide you. I don't try to take money from them. I try to guide you to them so you can help them out also, because they that are doctors, the Dr. Ali's and the Abundance Child, the things that people that are doing, those people have taken the time to study all these and master these things and get their doctorate at certain things, or master help, like KT the Arch Degree. KT Arch Degree is fire. Red Pill and Blue Pills, brother, they whole family is fire when it comes to health. They studied under Dr. Sebi. But Cesar and Usha and Zave and Ma from Fig Tree and all them, and Next Generation, all of Dr. Sebi's children, all 25 of them are fire, intellectual giants when it comes to health. But only few of them have came out to make it happen and do what they have to do. All right, so I'm about to finish. I see people are texting me right now. I'm about to finish. It's cool. Just want to remind you, Baba Heru tribute we're doing. If you want to get your tickets, you can pay via PayPal, or you can go to Nicholas Brooklyn or Nicholas Harlem and get your tickets. And that's going to be a great tribute. Queen of Four speaking, Brother Jabari speaking, all the great ones from out of the temples. Brother Red Pill and Blue Pill are going to be speaking. Also, it's going to be a great presentation because Sacred Women got something to present for him. All that is going to go down on September 24th at the Black Lady Theater. And doors open at 3 p.m. Tickets are also at the Black Lady Theater right now at $750 Nostrand Avenue between Park and Sterling Place. That's in Brooklyn, New York. So come on out to that. Don't forget, in the month of October, we got Baba Phil Valentine. The tickets are $35 all the way to that time, to that last week of, and then it's going to be $45. So get your $35 tickets with Phil Valentine. We will be live streaming Baba Heru and Brother Phil Valentine. So those around the world that want to see Baba Heru's tribute and Baba Phil Valentine's big thing, we're going to be doing a live stream with the same live stream that Sonetta was working with. I'm going to be talking to that brother to make sure we negotiate something for those two. And but get your tickets. You can get it on Eventbrite for Phil Valentine. Make sure you go to King Simon Productions on Eventbrite. You'll see those tickets ready to go. Also, if you're in town, go to Nicholas Brooklyn, Nicholas Harlem. And you can pay via PayPal, and your transaction receipt will be your entry into the venue. There's no VIP. That's first come, first serve. Tickets last ticket sales will be $45. That's it. That's when you come in the last minute. A few months ago, it was $20 for those tickets. People have, a whole bunch of people bought $20 tickets. So now I did 25 last month. Now I'm up to 35. I'm gonna go 35 all the way to like 2 weeks before or a week before the event, and then it's $45 because there's no tickets sold at the door for Baba Phil Valentine. And in November, yeah, I'm all the way up into December. I am booked all the way up into December. No, the live stream will not be $35. The live stream will be much cheaper. The live stream might be $15 or $20. Live stream will not be $35. Okay? I'm sorry, yes. It's only for those who are going to participate. It will be who's going to be there live and direct in front of Phil Valentine is $35. But live stream will be cheaper. No, we will not do that to you. Baba Heru's live event will probably be $5, $10 because it's a tribute, and I want people to see the pageantry of what ladies and sacred women and Phil and everybody, because even Phil is going to send us. He said, Phil Valentine even said on the February lecture that Baba Heru is his teacher. So Baba Heru been doing it for like 50 years. So we will be streaming. Am I streaming the Atlanta? I might go live on Facebook on the Atlanta one. The Atlanta one, I might go live on Facebook. I'm going to see if my son can get that set up. We make that happen. I might go live on Facebook. So I'm going to carry my stuff, my computer down, one of them. I'm not going to carry both of them. It's heavy when you try to carry two of them. I just got this Mac and I'm learning that I don't even like a Mac. Matter of fact, when I read the numerology to Mac, I realized it was one of my opposing numbers. So I see why I don't really work with a Mac, but I have to overcome that. Anytime you have opposing numbers or challenging numbers around y'all family, and I'll tell you when you do your consultation with me, I'll tell you what's your challenging number. And challenge is not always negative. Sometimes it's challenge you to be the very best, or challenge you if you have somebody in your life that's challenged you to be negative and doing all kinds of negative stuff. That joint is hard, you know. But as a number one, I'm telling you, man. The word Mac adds up to a number 8, so it naturally. Wait a minute, hold on. Mac is, let me see, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, Mac. The word Mac adds up to a number 8. So 8 is one of my opposing numbers, but it's also my life path. So it's my life path to work on a Mac, but I'm kind of leery about it because I don't want to take the time and learn the bull crap and go through all this, and you know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's why you got to learn to strengthen your strengths and manage your weaknesses, and try to at least improve yourself by rising to your highest and wisest level, and not going down and spiraling down to your lowest level. So challenges is all about overcoming things. It's just like when you go into a gym, family. If you go into a gym and you decide to lift extra weight, there's the challenge. You're trying to push it up and push up that one weight. But that's the challenge. Until you overcome it, that's when you know you can start pumping that weight now. But that's what similar that challenge people go with in numerology. That's where the challenge numbers is all about with me. People could either bring it negatively or bring it positively. That's how we deal with it, okay? How can I know my opposing numbers? My life pattern is 6. Let's do a consultation. I'll give you at least 3 or 4 of your opposing numbers and what's going on. Okay? Let's do a consultation and let's make it happen. In the month of November, I got Dr. Layla Africa coming in, November 12th, and I believe in December I have Baba Ashra Kwesi, and I believe he's bringing his beautiful wife Mary Ra Kwesi coming in. Right now they're in Kemet, going into Ethiopia, about to come out, so they're going to call me and confirm when they want to do this. So please, 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 please go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Like me on Instagram. Be a friend of mine at Instagram. That's King Simon Productions on Instagram. That's my Instagram, King Simon Production on Instagram. And also hit me up on Facebook, King Simon or King Simon Production or MC Simon. My Facebook on King Simon is filled up, so people, if you want to be my friend, I check my MC Simon is just like my King Simon. I'm building that one, MC Simon on Facebook. If you go into Twitter, King Simon Prod, King Simon P-R-O-D. Don't spell Simon with an E at the end. It's S-I-M-O-N. King Simon Prod. That's Twitter. So if you want to find out, I send texts out to Twitter. I'm even on Tumblr and all that other stuff, but I'm focusing on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. And subscribe and send this out to other people. All right, I've done 45 minutes and going, and now we are getting ready to close out. Remember, 10 o'clock tonight, Eastern Time, we're speaking to Brother Polite. 10 o'clock tonight, Eastern Time, I'm speaking to Brother Polite at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. So share this, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, and I'm going to ask him some real key, solution-orientated questions. I'm not going to get into the drama. That's not my forte. Drama is not my forte. I'm going to be very pointed, very respectful to my brother, and because I want to get the most out of him. You want to get the most out of him. All right? So I respect all of you. I love and respect all of you. I want y'all to stay focused. I want y'all to be the very best you can be in whatever you want to do. Study, study, study. But at the end of the day, learn to study yourself. Know thyself so you can know what to do better in your life. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon. Love you and respect.